This is your host, Jason Snellgrove, and I will be your guide as we journey down the road to pleasure hunt or hitting the long trail to those great comp hunts. This is the Coonhound Collective podcast. Welcome to the Coonhound Collective podcast today. Today I have two special guests with us. We're going to be talking with the 2024 PKC National Championship winners, Mr. Jason Hines and the handler, Chad Spradlin, and they were handling Trigger in this hunt. How's it going today, guys?
Pretty good. Good, buddy.
Good. I know we've had some hiccups trying to get this lined up, and I've been after it trying to get things freed up so I could get on the phone with y'all and get this thing recorded and get this out to the listeners. I know there's going to be a lot of people wanting to hear it, and I'm excited to kind of hear your story. So, Jason, and we'll start with you. Won't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of where you're from, and kind of how you got into hunting?
Just an old country boy from Madison County, Kentucky. Started hunting at my teenage years with my papa Elsie Lunsford and my uncle Ralph Lunsford. Just got addicted to it and the adrenaline rush and kept on hunting.
So have you always hunted walker dogs, or did you hunt something else?
I've had a couple blue ticks back when I was younger, but yeah, walkers mainly what I hunted. I'm not colorblind to any of them.
Yeah, you just hunt a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have a certain line of walker dogs that you've kind of stuck with, or you just kind of tried something till you found what suited you?
Yeah, just tried till I found what suited me. Yeah, I got a female at home out of a Whitey Marshall stock of dogs, a sixth generation all grand midnight rider, and a Dr. Law Liquor Seaman female. And I was hunting her and seen a lot of these Willie dogs starting at an early age. I was going to get me one of them and try me one of them. And I did, and it's working out real well.
Yeah, I'd say so. It has for you.
Yeah.
So the little female you got, her name's Trixie, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about her, how she got started, and kind of her mouth and how she operates. And we'll move. I know everybody wants to hear about Trigger. We're going to talk about him, but I know you got this other little female, means a lot to you too. So I'd like to talk about her a little bit.
Yeah, I placed her third at Walker Days at the state. Walker Days in 21. She placed third in a pup hunt up there. That's when I really first got back into competition hunting. She's a quick in strike dog and always be by herself. They may be another dog with her, but she'll never be with another dog. And she's quick about having her cones and just exciting fireball to hunt.
What kind of hunting terrain do you have up there? Is it flat, rolling hills, mountains?
Rolling hills and mountains. No, we don't have nothing flat up here.
Yeah, that's about the way
it's all rough up here. Yeah.
What kind of coon population you got?
It's not real plentiful. If you go around the house here and you treat us nice, you got you a good dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about kind of the same setup I'm in here. Kind of rolling hills and mountains, and the coon population's pretty thin. It's not easy to get a young dog going. You kind of got to push. For sure.
Yeah, we got to drive about 2 hours north to get into good coon hunting.
Yeah, that definitely makes it tough on a fellow, especially when you got young dogs you're trying to get going.
Yes, sir. It sure does. Yeah, she's come in heat on us. She's a Grand Night 2 and a Silver Champion female. And next Saturday we'll be breeding her and Trigger, and I'm going to start my own bloodline with them two dogs.
Yeah. Well, people hear that, you're probably going to have your phone ringing off the hook wanting to get on the list for puppies.
That's all right.
So how old is Trixie now?
5.
5 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
So what have you hunted her in any big PKC stuff, or just open events?
Just open events.
Yeah. Trigger, tell us about him. How old was he when you got him, and how was he to get started?
I bought him for my daughter back when he was 10 months old off Matthew Sprinkle in North Carolina. At the time, my daughter was hunting with me about every night I went, and then she got to dating and quit hunting. I put Trigger on the back burner, and he had been in the January the 1st of 23, made his 40th night in the woods, and that's when I really lit in on. Started hunting him every time I went.
I mean, did he take off pretty easy for you, or what did you? I'm sure you had some challenges, but was he one of those easy starting dogs like you thought he would be?
Yep.
I guess, did you start hunting him in PKC, or did you start him out in UKC, or?
I started him out in UKC and then grinded him out, and then pretty much run him in PKC ever since. Yeah, he placed placed 24th in the Tournament of Champions last year.
Yeah.
He treated from the qualifier to the time we got beat out, he treated 11 straight single cones. His 12th tree was a den tree, and I get minus on a den tree.
Yeah, that's a bad deal. Where'd you go to get him qualified? Well, I guess, was you handling the whole time, or was Chad handling him?
I was handling him at the time. Yeah, they had the qualifier at Dix River here in Lancaster, and we went to Shelby County and hunted. I won both nights with him, and then it went from there up to Indiana.
How did those casts go at the qualifier?
Went really well. He treated 3 singles the first night, and I believe it was 3 singles the second night he treated.
So
there might have been 4.
He was on then for sure.
Yeah. He's stroking.
Yeah, I'd say so. So where did Chad come into the picture here to start handling? Was it before you went out to nationals, or was it a little bit earlier than that?
Yeah, well, he had been handling Trixie for me last year, and she come in heat, and then plus he became focused, so I started handling him. He's been handling him full time pretty much this whole year. Yeah.
Okay, Chad, won't you tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of where you're from there, and kind of how you got into hunting first before we get into you handling Trixie and Trigger?
Well, I live in Macquarie County, Wheatley City, Kentucky. Just an old country boy. I started hunting in 2002 with my father-in-law, Morris Slavey. I started hunting. I bought my first walker dog for about $1,500. And I think 2005, that was my first competition hunt. It was a UKC hunt at a Cumberland Plateau Coon Club down here. I won it, high scoring dog and king of the hunt. And ever since then, I've been hunting about every time I get a chance.
Yeah. So how did you and Jason hook up, I guess, prior to Trixie? Did you already know each other, or did y'all bump into each other somewhere?
No, 4 years ago, me and Jason did a hunt at Dix River in a pro classic. He used to hunt the dog and liked. I called him the next day. I tried to buy it. Jason said no, he wasn't for sale. So he went on talking to me, and he wanted me to handle for him. And I told him I couldn't right now. I was handling another dog. So 2 years ago, I started handling Trixie, and I switched over here recently. Well, and I started right after Tournament Champions, I started handling Spradlin last year.
Yeah.
I guess you've always hunted walker dogs? Have you ever hunted anything else, or?
No, I had a blue ticket I trained back in 2008.
Okay.
Wound up selling him.
And I know you said you've been to some pro classics, but has that pretty much been the kind of the biggest things you've been to, or you've been to some other big hunts?
No, that's pretty much the biggest stuff I've been in with pro classics and just open a bid.
So let's talk about you. Trigger is he's qualified. You're going to the nationals. Did y'all have any inkling that you were? I mean, most people, they kind of have an idea. Yeah, the dog's on, and they're going to have to beat me for me not to win this. Was you feeling that way, or did you have any, I guess, apprehension of maybe his runs run out, or how was you feeling going into it?
Well, I know they had to beat me because he'd been on there for 2 or 3 months and hadn't missed nothing. And doubled up at Paducah, and after that, I knowed we'd be all right because he was stroking. He's hitting on all cylinders. And then Saturday night at the Nationals, I draw Spice Girl. I know then that if I could get by that, we had to live.
Yeah.
Everybody knows my Spice Girl.
Oh yeah, she's tough.
Yeah.
So and y'all hunted. Yeah, y'all hunted on Sunday night for the finals, right?
Yeah.
And I know you had Blueberry Wine in that cast. And what was the other dog? I don't remember.
Shoot, I can't even remember. He's a Walker dog.
Yeah, I can't remember either now. But kind of tell us how that cast go. How are y'all feeling this Sunday? You know you're in the finals. You know I'm sure you're hanging around the motel or whatever during the day. How are you feeling? I'm assuming you're a little nervous, or you don't bother you, or what?
I'm nervous. I was tore up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And Wicked Scar was a Walker dog that was in the finals with us. Blueberry Wine and Wicked Scar.
That's right, Scar. So you, I mean, most people probably like me. You know, I was sitting here on Sunday night watching the live stream going on, but kind of tell us in your words, kind of what was going on with you, and especially they called that timeout. Isn't that right? Y'all called timeout together, dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always, especially if my dog's looking good, I always start getting real nervous when that happens. So tell us how you're feeling there.
I was feeling pretty rough. I was like, ice me down right here, and one of them's gonna come back, beat me. I put him in a dog box, cooled him down real quick with the fans in the box, and I was like, we'll see how it goes. And as soon as I cut him loose and he got by himself again, I'm like, I'm going to be all right. Because they struck, he was 600 yards when they struck by himself. I was like, I'll be fine. He's going to go train another coon by himself. And sure enough, that's what he did.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that the live stream deal, and I mean, he was just treeing coons. And when they called that timeout, I'm sitting here on the couch and I'm going, oh my goodness. This could possibly open this back up for anybody's game, but I mean, he just got off by himself and done his own thing.
Yeah, as soon as I cut him loose and I seen that he wasn't paying no attention to them, I'm like, I'm good shape. He's gonna go get him another one by himself. I ain't got nothing to worry about. But up to that point, my nerves were shot.
Oh man, I can't imagine. I mean, I get nervous on a little bit bigger open event. You know, still here locally, I can't even imagine on that level. Had you ever I guess you said you only been in Pro Classic, so you've never even been anywhere close to something on that level before.
No, never. I've never been anywhere close at all to anything in that level.
Yeah. So I know we were talking earlier with Jason, and y'all were, talking about you're going to breed Trigger to Trixie, and hopefully get some pups out of him and kind of see what's going on there. Do you got other plans for him now as far as events that you're going to put him in, or?
Oh yeah, we're going to hit every big event that we can.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously dog operates good, travels good, so yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I'd definitely be trying to put him in everything I could, that's for sure.
Yeah, we ain't going to put him on the back burner now. We're going to go wherever Jason wants to go is where we're going to go.
Yeah. You see that sometimes, not all the time, but you see a dog win something big and they kind of put him in the back burner and start breeding him and stuff like that, and I really like to see somebody go on and push them a little more than, just that one big deal.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to breed. I think Jason said we was going to breed this last time the Trixie live breed, and anything else going to be semen bred.
Yeah. So are y'all going to open him up to be bred some, or are you just going to be selective on females, or is he open to the public?
He's open to the public, but going to be selective also.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I bought the dog to hunt. I didn't buy him to breed. I mean, a good stud dog's all right, but I love hunting. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not really a breeder guy myself, so.
That's exactly right, because that don't do the dog justice. I mean, as far as what he likes to do, and but he will be bred to Trixie every time she comes in heat from here on out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, hopefully that makes a good cross for you. Is this the first time you're going to be breeding?
It'll be the second time. Tad Foster bred to him for the first time there back 2 weeks ago.
Okay, but as of right now, he don't have any puppies on the ground yet.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to see, how he carries on that bloodline, and if he throws that early starting and hard going, like he is for sure, and get some puppies on the ground. Time will tell. That's for sure.
If they take after their mom or their dad, they'll make tough outfits.
Yeah, I would.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know that did we miss anything in there that y'all wanted to cover, or?
No, not that I know of, brother. This is my first, but hopefully there'll be several more in the near future.
Yeah, hopefully so. I mean, hopefully some other guys listen to this and reach out to you. But so you just got home from Alabama. You got another hunt that we're going to see trigger out here pretty quick, or you going to rest him up for a little bit?
Yeah, we're headed to the pro sport here in 2 weeks.
Okay. So so have you been hunting some pro sport, or will that be the first one?
He played 16th back in February at a pro sport truck hunt down in Alabama. We've hunted a few shootouts, and just like the last shootout we was in, there's 3 single cones treed. The judge's dog trees 1, and little triggers trees two singles. We see them in the thermal, but we couldn't get neither one of them to look. It's just a bad break. We lost, but I mean, it's just a bad break. 3 cones, 3 singles treed. The dog trees 2 of them and loses. I mean, it's just a bad break. But we had a good hunt and a good cast.
Yeah, that is a bad break. I haven't hunted in any pro sport. How do you like that kennel club or registry, whatever they are now, versus the other ones?
They are very top notch. Greg, Scott, Levi, and all of them are good guys.
If UKC would take some pointers from them, UKC would be a lot better club to hunt in.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to come along to that for sure. I mean, I think what they did with the Tournament of Champions and, requiring the 5 wins, I think that's helped. But I think they're going to have to kind of come along with pro sport, or, at least PKC.
Yeah, UKC, what they need to do, they need to make it like PKC and have a third party on all casts. That's what they need to do. That causes some conflicts, some unnecessary conflicts sometimes that shouldn't be if a third party would stay with the cast.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've interviewed a couple of guys, and they've kind of said the same thing, for sure.
Yeah.
I know you got Trixie and Trigger. Do you got any young dogs that you're messing with, or you just got those 2?
Yeah, I bred Trixie one time, but really, I got 3 of the pups out of them. They're all 3 doing good. And I got 1 female that I'm getting ready to start pushing in the PKC hunt. She's almost what I call ready, but not ready yet.
How old are those pups?
18 months old.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah,
you're really getting to see what she throws by now, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's good. I'm telling you, you get a good female, boy. It's especially one that's reproducing. It's tough to beat.
If they take after their mommy, I'll be tickled to death with them.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, I know this is kind of short notice, but I just wanted to get y'all on here and give you some recognition. I know y'all worked hard to get where you were at, and tell you congratulations on winning the PKC Nationals. I've never been, but everything that I've read, everything that I've seen, all the hunts that I've looked at, that to me seems like probably the toughest hunt to win, because when you get there, you ain't drawing no slouches, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say, just like Albert Ballard said, he said, son, you just won the toughest hunt that they are to win. He said, any dog can go out here and hunt the world hunt that's registered, but said you got to work your way up to be able to hunt that hunt.
Yeah, I would agree.
Said you're hunting with the best of the best.
Yeah, when you get there, you're drawing the best dogs out there. That's for sure. And
yes, sir.
My hat's off to y'all and the hard work that you put in to get there, and congratulations from us here at the Coonhound Collective. And I hope to see y'all in the winner circle even more. Is there any people out there that y'all like to thank or give a shout out to before we close this down?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Buddy Marshall for making cross that produced trigger with Billy and ZZ Top and the whole PKC group of Illinois. Thank Perina for the dog food. Kane Stream Media for doing an outstanding job during the live hunt.
Yeah. And well, it's like I was saying, big thing, and everybody's supposed through here. My wife and daughter. If it wasn't for my wife being here holding the fort down, I couldn't do what I do. That's for sure. And my daughter, she's always been a truck girl, which is a good thing she was last night.
Yeah.
She done what she was supposed to do last night. Trigger getting close to the road. She got in the truck and went. Make sure he didn't get in the highway.
Well, it's important when you have a support system around you that helps you and supports you in the things that you're pushing after. And guys, I my congratulations to both of you. I know it's a lot of hard work, a lot of boot leather put in to get out there and get one ready and know what kind of dog you have and be able to go up and compete and win a hunt like that. I mean, that's just a big deal for anybody to do.
Effort, blood, sweat, and tears goes into this until they actually try to do it.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people can't do it.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Well, guys, if you don't have anything else, I think we covered what we need to cover, and I'll get this thing edited, and I'm probably just going to release it as a special release, just so we can get it out there. I wanted to get y'all on here and talk about Trigger and Trixie and kind of how y'all got into hunting, and hopefully we'll see y'all in a winter circle somewhere else.
Oh, you will.
I appreciate it, Jason, and we'll be doing another one of these for long.
Yep, and as soon as I get this thing edited and get it where it's released, I will, Jason, I will text you a link to it so y'all can be able to hear it and share it.
All right, I appreciate it, bro.
All righty, y'all have a good evening. Thanks, Chad, for being on here.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you.
Yep, see you.
See you.
Thanks, guys, for listening to the Coonhound Collective podcast today. We really appreciate you taking your time out of your day to listen to the podcast. If you don't mind, head over to Facebook and give us a like, and head over to Instagram and give us a follow. It's both at the Coonhound Collective. Also, if you would like to reach us here at the Coonhound Collective, you can reach us at thecoonhoundcollective@gmail.com. If there's someone that you would like to hear on the podcast or a product that you would like to hear talked about, please send it to thecoonhoundcollective@gmail.com. Thanks again. Have a great day.